Well, hi, everybody. Good Friday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. I'm going to start you right off talking about Thanksgiving because it was such a wonderful day yesterday. We had records all over the place. I feel like Oprah giving people records. You get a record and you get a record high. It was everywhere out there. We had records. I'm just going to list off, and not all these locations keep track of records, but the ones, pretty much almost everyone that does had a record yesterday. So I'm just going to start listing them all off, starting out west. Chadron, Alliance, Sydney, Scotts Bluff all had records. You get a little farther east, Valentine, North Platte, Broken Bow all had records. Kearney tied a record. It's an unofficial one, but Kearney did tie a record from one of the numbers I've looked at. Hastings broke a record by 1 degree. Grand Island shattered the old record of 66. It got up to 72 yesterday. Norfolk, Lincoln had records. Not quite to the east there, as it was a little cooler in the 60s, but still widespread records. And we have a few more days here this weekend, early next week, where we could see some records, including today and again on Monday. Today, it will be quite warm ahead of a cold front that comes through on the middle part of the day. It's already off to a mild start out there. We'll start off mostly sunny. Once that front comes through, probably late morning, early afternoon, those winds really pick up out of the northwest later on today. Along with that, now the good news is with this cold front coming through, there's not a lot of really cold air with this front, so temperatures will only kind of slowly drop off this afternoon. It won't be a dramatic drop in temperatures, but again, the winds will be the biggest story out of the northwest here, and I'll talk a little more about those winds in a bit. Clouds will also be on the increase later on this afternoon, so it's going to become partly to mostly cloudy out there, and in fact, maybe even a couple of sprinkles get squeezed out of those clouds in southwest Nebraska and north central portions of Kansas. The winds quickly die off after dark tonight, so we won't see much wind this evening or overnight tonight. Clouds will eventually clear out, and it will be colder, but for this time of the year, not too bad. As I said, there's not a lot of really cold air with this front. It'll be down in the upper 20s and low to mid 30s, but you expect temperatures to be that cold this time of the year, if not even colder. Now, tomorrow, though, lots of sun, not much wind. Should turn out to be a really nice Saturday out there. We're still well into the 50s, mid and upper 50s. That's still way above our average highs are in the mid 40s, so we'll be way above that. Sunday looks a little bit warmer yet, back to the 60s, and then Monday, again, maybe pushing near records as we get close to 70 before another cold front comes through Monday night. So highs later on today, and again, keep in mind some of these places may see a fall in temperatures, at least a slow fall this afternoon. Low, mid, even upper 60s up north there. And these are the areas with some of the strongest winds, I think. We could see those winds sustained over 30 miles per hour, gusts up near 40 miles per hour. So it is going to be very windy out there. Out west, high temperatures, upper 60s and lower 70s. Again, a slow drop again as those winds pick up this afternoon. Low to mid 70s in the south. That would be close to records for today. Your record highs, for instance, Grand Island and Hastings are both 72 degrees. We'll be close. Kearney, the record is 69. I think that is certainly a possibility. Out east, the record in Lincoln is 72. I think we can break that this afternoon. We're looking at low and mid 70s, upper 60s there in Columbus. Those winds will pick up as well. And speaking of Lincoln, we do have that game as well. I'm going to jump ahead real quick here to the game day forecast for Lincoln. Again, going to be nice and mild out there. And the good news is I don't think we'll see a big drop in temperatures during the game. Not as much as I was previously thinking, but the winds will be strong, especially in the first half. For those tailgaters in the afternoon, it'll be windy. For the first half of the game, still fairly windy, but by the second half and especially by the end of the game, the winds will be much lighter. Now let's go back to that 7-day forecast here. Again, the winds, big story of the day. Cooler, but still very nice Saturday. Sunday looks great. Monday, fantastic. And then another cold front cools us back for Tuesday. Big question marks to Wednesday, whether or not we would see precipitation right now. I'm not going to get into too many details, but if we do see some, it will be cooler than that 49 degrees. But again, it's kind of iffy chance right now. And then next Thursday, mid and upper 40s. So it looks like we will eventually see an end to the really nice stuff. That said, we're not looking at any big dramatic drops in temperatures even next week as we approach the 1st of December at the end of next week. I'm not seeing anything that says bitterly cold, major snowstorms, nothing like that on the horizon over the next 7 or so days ahead of us here. But again, really take advantage of these next 3 or 4 days. They look very nice out there. Don't get blown away, though, today. That wind is going to be on the strong side. So there you go. There is your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. I hope you all have a great Friday, a great weekend, and I'll see you all again on Monday. God bless.